I have been told this is the next tower defense game, and that is Noob Tower Defense. So, let's go ahead, hop in, and see what this game is all about as we go from noob to pro, literally. So let's see, summon, get new units. All right, well, the first thing we do is we summon. So as we're walking through a tutorial, let's see what we can get. And I got Recon, a common, which probably isn't that great. Oh, we've got to click our items. Then we got to click and we have to equip. Oh, all right. So it's forcing you to walk through the game with little cues. I wish that they were a little stronger, but overall, I like that. It says you have to do this first. So let's click ready, and we are dropped. Oh, look at this. This is nice and simple. We get a little loop for a starter. So let's go ahead and, it's a little violent. We'll go for it. I place another one? No. Okay, so we are waiting on our next unit. Kind of like the concept that you overtower the map and you get to place it. Makes it more toy-like. Is there a way to, let's see, close this, level 1, sound effects, no one cares, auto skip wave on, no, show. Let's do... Nope. 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 Alright, we'll keep all that else up there. I feel like I have to do something else. I can't place another one. I've only got 150. I've got range 1. Oh, it's making me get a bigger placement. I see. And then that's how it's going to start it. So then I got better coverage. And I might have placed this wrong. Nope. This is going to be fairly easy. Okay. So let's see. Place another tower. All right. And obviously we want to overlap. So let's go ahead and place our unit down. We start that again. And let's see. Boom. Wave over. Not enough coins. Now it's telling me to level up this one again, even though I was trying to do that. All right, let's go ahead and let's get these leveled up. Oh yeah, all right, cool. Now, do I get enough for another placement? I'm feeling that was the last one, and I think we won. Maybe, maybe not. Oh, nope. All right, let's go. Invalid placement. Can I only place 2 of these things? Maybe I just needed to level this up. I don't know. Still cool. Let's go ahead and check it out. Get back, see what we can pull. And we have officially summoned our unit. So we have standard and retro units. Our standard unit is going to be 100, or we get to save 100 coins if we summon 10 at a time. Now, right now, being that we just started the game, we can only summon 1 at a time. So, as we progress, we are going to have different screens. We have a merchant where you can come in and you can buy items like XP potions if you want XP faster, or units if you want to upgrade something and you have enough coins. Then you have your playtime rewards, which you can go ahead and claim. As you can see, they add up pretty quick, and they do get you some decent coins as well as gems. We also get some potions in here, some revives as well, so definitely make sure that you're clicking your playtime prizes. Next up, we have the potion crafting. We're going to have 4 basic potions: a shiny potion, XP, coins, and luck potion. So the coin potion is going to boost our coins when we're playing levels. The luck is going to be for when we're summoning, as well as the shiny potion. That is going to give us a stronger unit if it is in shiny. And XP is going to be plain, as well as, like I said, the coins. XP and coins are going to be your best bet when playing the levels. Coins is going to give you more coins, which is going to get you better units and further in the game faster, while XP is going to continue to boost your level as well as units. And we do have our units here, which are going to have mastery. So getting XP and getting through these to get to Void, which gives you some boosts. As you can see, we'll go through one by one. We have our silver, which is going to add range once we get through 25 levels. We have gold, which is going to increase our range even further. And then we have diamond, which is going to increase our fire rate and range. And lastly, we are going to have the highest level, which is going to be void. That is going to be 15% range and 15% damage and 10% fire rate. So we have 3 things that void does. So it's imperative to get to void. We also have cosmetics, which is just going to give you a different view. You'll see some different banners that you can earn from playing the pass, whatever the case may be. And then we have our items. Items are going to be when we get the potions. This is where you will find them. And you want to make sure that once again, as you're playing the levels, you're using your coin and XP. And before you summon, you want to use your luck and shiny. Next up on the screen is going to be the pass. So this is going to give you items just for playing the game. And as you up through the level, you can go ahead and get all the way to T5 potions, which is currently the highest level. Now, right now, it's 5,000 gems to buy the premium pass, which is awesome because that gives you an exclusive unit. As you progress, getting to 5,000 gems sounds like it should take a long time, but realistically, it's not that bad as you progress through the pass. Next up, you have a crate. These are shards. These purple shards right here are ultimately what allow you to spin the wheel. As you spin the wheel, you can get coins, gems, more shards. You can also get a luck potion or an OP crate. Now, the OP crate will take you to the right side and start spinning automatically, where you can get even more gems, a shiny potion, even more shards, another T5 luck potion, or a unit called Doombringer. So these are going to be very crucial, and you get these every time once you are done playing your level. So make sure you are going through and opening your crates. Lastly, we have our quests in this tab, and this is going to be win 5 games, beat 2,500 noobs, play 10 games. Then you're going to have weekly ones, and these are going to get you shards, which are going to get you spins on the crate. And it'll go all the way up to 5,000 there for the entire season. Now, these can only be claimed once. These are going to be claimed obviously once a week, and these can be claimed daily. So as we progress through here, you're going to have your player information, your join, your loadout, how many wins you have, how many losses, what level you are, what you look like. Then right here, you're going to have your rewards, which is going to be the little champion cup. You can favorite the game and earn more gems and do a bunch of other things on your own. And then you will have settings where you can redeem a code, make any adjustments as you wish. The one that I highly recommend is top-down placement view, as that means that it gives you a free spin. You can set yourself up the way that you want and be able to place your units easier. The one thing, or the last piece on this screen that we're going to talk about is this button. It's very hidden, but it is your trading, and it allows you to trade with other people in the server, and you can go ahead and trade units. So we can go ahead and try and trade units and upgrade them once we get something better. Realistically, most people don't trade unless it's something rare, exclusive, or a secret. So those are going to be the basics on how that works. Now, the next thing we have over here is a free spin wheel if you join the community. And this, you can get extra coins, potions, so on and so forth as well. Then afterwards, we have an AFK. Now, AFK is just somewhere where you can go and hide and ultimately be, and as the time continues to count, you can earn rewards. Now, this is very crucial because this will get you a luck potion, some coins, it will get you more a T2 luck potion, it can get you gems, some shards, a T3 luck potion, some revives, a T4 luck potion, as well as hack. So ultimately, Hacker is a very good unit when you're starting off, and it is very beneficial to have. So if you are not playing and you have the capability, I highly recommend dropping into AFK for those first few nights to gather some rewards. This will help build up your stable of inventory and everything else to continue your grind to push forward and make it easier. Now, as we continue down, we go down and we have our event. Now, as you can see, a sword fight on the heights is the current event. There are different events, and this does show you the unit you are going to get if you beat it on hard, which is Brick Battler. Now, going in this is going to be our goal. This is going to be our goal, is to beat the sword fights on the height event from a noob to pro. And that will be our task as one task. Then we have enchantments, where I can go ahead and I can pick a baseballer and we can enchant something. And you see in this case, we get damage 3. And we'll go through these real quick. You can see damage 1 is 5%, damage 2 is 8%, damage 3 increases the damage by 12%. Then speed is going to be your fire rate. Range is obviously going to be the size of the circle, which we will go through. And then you have your elite ones, which are going to be your Deadeye for increasing range by 20%, leveling up your tower faster, fire rate even faster. Then Prime, Reaper, and Apex are going to be your combos, where Prime is damage by 5 and range by 15. Reaper is 15 and 15. And Apex is damage by 15, fire by 10, and range by 35. So as you can see, Apex is going to be the best as it gives you 3 increases, and you are talking about 15, 10, and 35. Now on certain units, these don't matter, but we'll go through that later down the road. So I highly recommend making sure that you enchant your units because it will definitely help your play. Now, as we move on, you can buy a Trawler and you can go ahead over here and like the game and you can see the leaderboard and everything else. But overall, this is going to be the basics until we get to play. So play, you're just going to walk into one of these that says it's vacant. And this is going to be the one thing where I screwed up a lot. But these right here, once you pick your level, you come in and these are modifiers. You do not have to pick a modifier. I do wish that they made this easier and more direct, that you do not have to pick a modifier, because I kept picking randomizer and it made my level harder and it just was a nightmare. So I thought you had to pick something and pick something easy, which I did, and I kept doing, and I couldn't beat the level, and I got really frustrated with the game real quick. So don't be me, don't pick anything when you're first starting off. Just go ahead and play the game. Once you do get a little bit more familiar, you can see that there are some. If you're not letting anything by, I highly recommend adding Last Life. Now that means if you get hit once, you do lose, but realistically, once you get into a groove of things, you're not gonna take that life. So it doesn't matter, so definitely start boosting your coins and add Last Life. Same thing with Rush. This is just going to skip waves, which is going to speed everything up and make it faster. So those are the two easier ones. Swift is going to be make the enemies faster. Buff Noobs is going to make everybody 1.5 times harder than what they are now. Then we have 2x boss health, which, as it says, your boss will be 2 times harder. And then you have half coins, which, if you're getting up there and you can get through it, fantastic. If you're finding yourself with a lot of coins, definitely give it a try. But those two are going to be the harder. So Rush and Last Life are going to be the ones that we're going to focus on first. as you can see on my actual Noob to Pro account, we'll go ahead and get this started, and I will show you some of the gameplay, and we're going to go through and we're going to unlock some levels. So right now, our goal as we first started is going to be level 1. We need to get to 25 to have a complete loadout. So our first episode today is going to be getting through to level 25. Let's play. Oh, okay. Just like the hardest. Let's do 1.05x. I don't know. Am I gonna have enough to do this by myself? All right, let's drop in. And let's go for medium off the bat as a seasoned pro here. And we're gonna go place him there. I've got 300. See if we can get past here. Oh, we are not. All right, so let's put it in that corner again. And we have enough for one more. Let's get that going. All right, so we've got 3 going after the same corner. It looks like we're definitely going to make it through that process. And I really want to see if we can get down one of our soldiers. Oh, it's a shiny? Or, oh no, that's a mutation. Okay. So we don't have that yet. All right, we're at 726. And we've got a bigger, so let's go ahead and put the range there for our soldier. And we are popping off pretty decently. So we've got our marksman coming up next. And we are at enough. So let's go ahead and put that there just in case we get by. And then I do want to see... Oh, yeah. All right. So this is feasible here. And how much of a range boost do you get for this? Oh, that's decent size. That's decent size. All right, so we got our first. This is going to allow us to go ahead and, yeah, similar. Pick whichever we want. We want to go with first. That's going to be our sell button. What's a rush do? I have no idea. All right, we'll figure this all out together. But I have 1400, and let's level this thing up again. All right, cool. And let's see. Let's place another one and immediately place another one here. I don't like how it spins me. It's my only issue so far, but otherwise than that, that's kind of interesting. Okay. Oh. Okay. Ah. Get him. All right. Oh, this is difficult. I like it. Might have bit off more than I can chew for this first one. Next level. I did. All right, let's go return. Let's do something easy because I want to build up some more coins. I know we're going to have to go ahead and get a bunch more stuff. So let's go here. Let's just do plains, easy, confirm. And we'll do sandbox, confirm, and start. Sheesh, why wasn't he shooting at those first guys? Is there a wait? That's worked. Fire, dude. The heck? Fire. It's not registering it? Dude, fix your game. This is the first map. Come on. Not firing. Not firing. Dude, this game's broken. What am I missing? They're literally stealth on the first thing and you can't beat the first level with what you summon? Not gonna lie, this is kind of dumb. I do have to say, as someone who's played that, this is mildly frustrating. I just pick confirm and then just confirm again. Yeah, I thought I had to pick one. All right, let's get loaded in and let's get ready. So now we're getting ready. We're just going to go ahead and pick the easy. Let's start by popping off with a farm so I can get some extra money. And then let's get our first unit down, which is our recon. So as you can see here, we're going to continue. It's going to go through the first wave, get a little bit more money, and we're going to lay down another recon. So we leveled it up. So we're still green on stealth. As you can see to the right of the recon, it's going to show its damage, its range, and everything else. Once you level it up twice, it goes from green to white, and white is going to be its actual number. So it is currently not ready for stealth, but the next upgrade makes it ready. So boom, now we upgraded it, and now we have stealth. So now we can beat some of those units that we were stopping with. But overall, now that we've upgraded, this is becoming so much easier. The only other thing that I learned when we were going through a mode that was way too hard for our level was flying. So I do know that there is flying, so we will need something like the marksman, which can deal with flying, and that can go ahead and shoot things out of the air. So once again, same concept. You do need to get it placed. It will say fly, and then it will go green. And then once it goes white, when you upgrade it, it will be able to defeat that. And that goes for every single tower's unit. So if it has a special ability, armor, fly, any of that stuff that we needed to beat that we couldn't because we randomized it, which gave us units well out of our range, it will show up green. You upgrade it and it goes white, just like we saw again with stealth. So once I figured all this out, this level became super easy and we flew through. And as you can see, we're just placing unit after unit and we are wrecking this level. So the next thing is just the main boss. We'll get to that. We'll get it taken care of and we will move on. All right, so once we turned off those variants, that is ultimately what was causing us to lose. As you can see, we are on wave 15 of 15, and we are still at full health, and we are about to take down the Noob Overlord. And then we will get some coins, and we are going to start saving. I want to try and get to a summon 10. We're going to go in and also try and get the... Oh, there we go. All right, we got that. So we are at 2x game speed, speeding things up. Let's go and let's go ahead and play again. I just want to get straight to 900. And we will get straight to 900 in the next episode. So make sure you like, subscribe, and join me for the next one, because we are going from noob to pro in Noob Tower Defense, and we are going to be ready for Endless when it comes out.